Where is this number? I'm at list 4. We're here to play comfortable Satisfactory. Ernern, get over here. Ernern!
Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Commodity! But I'm using, these drills to substitute the fact there that this is an mode. Well, let's do single class. Get your butt out there.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
Finally.
Fix-It in
Relatively conveniently. As long as relativity's rotten mix. Don't know what physics has to do with this, but we're going to figure that out later. And this is still in here, right? Yeah, with some doodads that are definitely very important. Yeah, cable. Recipe is not set up, and unfortunately, the inevitable has occurred. Especially since we're splitting it between two, which probably isn't as good an idea. Anyway, but can't really do much about that just because of how things are currently set up. Like, this isn't a smart splitter, so it's not really going to able to do much. This right over here does need to be stacked. And change this out for a better belt system. If you just want to check, what is my plate situation looking like? Oh, not a problem. Oh, I thought it was. I only can make 18 out of that. Oh, this is gonna be a fun ride. Oh. Curse you, Bale. I will riddle its holes, your rotten hide. I should play Elden Ring one day. That should speed up your problem immensely. There you go, sport. I mean, under technicality, I kind of only want this to be functional when it's producing, so it shouldn't really be connected to this grid, but at the opposite end of it, solidify will. Although, I could just put the splitter down there, so like, if I had the splitter instead of here, because it's not that much. Down and if we got the splitter here, it's about. So Q, splitter. Oh. Even knows what I'm doing. Oh. So it's not going to run out of biofuel while it's producing. It's a little bit insane to be worried about that, because it'll run out of the ability to supply the fuel this way, even though it's going to slow down. Seeming outcome of the biomass. It doesn't take out of the overarching pot so that I can actually speak and sit down. Just do this. Oh, it's more efficient to just let it go through naturally and stack up there. Either way. It just feels like I need a second crafter. Doing the exact same job. I could. Now I need a merger and all that stuff. Gonna work. Oh. No matter how much I want to do that because that'd be kind of stupid. Well, then I don't want it to be like that. Is part of the equation. So let's restructure this entirely again! And then to reconstruct that of which was constructed to before and was fully functioning, but I stopped from functioning because I wanted it to be better. So I need it. Woohoo. Then biofuel. Biofuel. That's that covered. Take this thing, we stick in any biomass that we just stick through. This consolidates it so that all of it's in one stinking pot so that I don't have to constantly have biomass inside of my bloody inventory. This produces it. This is set up. And of course, we need more power because look how I did this. Logistics and level these things up. But this way, when I want to actively speaking cook some biomass, this thing is going to be fully supplied. So I just dump it in here and it automatically grabs it to the amount of which is requested, which is a full bucket more than often than not. This bucket specifically will fill, and then I just speak. I could probably even take. I figured out I have to speak and split, but that's. Fix it. Perfect. And I might be able to make it. Yeah, make one. Just not make plates, which would be preferable and nice. And pleasant. And nice. It's almost ready. You can hear it in your bones, can't you? Oh yes. Oh, if only I had this speed to jump inside. higher speed. It's delayed. It's delayed. No, 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 no. We don't want it delayed. We want this quick. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason. That's this thing. And more plates. More reinforced plates for our armada. This is a temporary rat's nest. Eventually, we're gonna have like a 3-pronged fork if we're gonna keep on the biomass, although I don't really want to do that because biomass. I get a little bit stinky about the biomass crap, and I don't really like that about myself. When I get coal power, this thing's probably not gonna be here anymore, so it's a mess. But this will do just fine for nowsies. I probably should disconnect it. You know what? I will. I'm disconnecting it. So let's connect it. On, and that one's on. So what is connected to the grid and what's not? Everything. Everything's connected to the grid. Okay. I chose the right wire to attach to. And the furnace is just functioning. Okay. See. Okay. Now let's get the constructors up and running. Just to be able to operate with a grid. We'll see how that goes. So assembly. Massive doohickey, massive doohickey, massive doohickey, massive doohickey. Okay, let's get some foundations to match. Okay. Now we're a little bit off the ground. Get the ramp. Violence. Let's get this constructor constructed, huh? Production assembler. It looks so small and it'll be so useful too. So, okay. Smart plating too, that's cool, but no, we're not doing that right now. We're doing reinforced plates because that'll speed us up. So we need screws and plates, screws and plates, screws and plates. Screw my plates. Need to get screws to screw my plates. Great. Now we're going to make the exhaust. Ironic. Professional. This thing ain't gonna be producing for long, I'm just informing you. We got our plate. Oh, that's so nice. Let's see. Is this thing... No, it's not. It's producing at that rate. And then these are just taking forever to get here. But it's still producing plenty. The automation aspect of it is just kicking in. It's just... it's still a slow process. Let's see if it's good later. Either way, I'm gonna let myself come back to a nice little surprise later. For now, the explores. Must explores. You gotta be honest, not having control as crouch is stinking messing with me. I do love how excited it gets. It's like it knows. Much does it burn you when it's close to one? Not that much. But when it's close, it burns. Okay. So don't just have it revving by the side. Actively speaking, be aware of your surroundings. By the way, straight to that cave. That's somewhere, I think. I remember seeing it from that angle. Ah, here. The cave. And let's get some mycelium. I already have mycelium, so it's not all that useful, but it's something. And trust me, I'm gonna want this for later. Okay, so what we talking about in here? Not that bad. Oh, well, by the way that I died before, was actually to a level 2 spider. I thought it was a level 3. Then I realized it wasn't, colored right, and I was like, oh wait, that's just a level 2, you idiot. There is anything, really. Summer Sloop. Tasty.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
Cool.
There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact, the planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Okay. Sounds awesome. Glad she did that. Let's get working. Also, let's see what the heck our constructors have done so far. The assembler's probably dead at this point because it ran out of screws. Oh, it's not run out of screws yet. That's a bad sign. Why am I not happy about that? It's not run out of screws yet. It's still assembling at a constant rate. These ran out. Don't worry. I've got a resupply. You can trust me to help the innovation effort. Even if I'm slow. I might just actively speaking be more efficient to make 2 different crafters for this. Just look at this. It's like... and we got 2 different thingamabobs. It probably would be more efficient. But I didn't wanna... And in order to make sure that this will go faster, we're going to do that. I find your inefficiency disappointing. Faster! Faster, I say! Get back over here and restock our boy. The Assembler. And let's see what we can do with his supply. Oh, he's got me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's build a... Let's speak English for like 5 seconds straight. Let's build a man. Let's get copper wire, because we don't have copper wire. We have, or not copper wire. Let's get some copper. Let's fill the copper wire. And then let's use the copper wire to build the cables to build the man. Because that's what English says. What do we got here? Well, actually, I'm gonna need to also have this researched for it, so if you'll give me but a second, I'm going to go over and show you a new double fairy part. A double fairy part. The dubious fairy fart. Or fairy farter. Just one more. But a moment.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
So what do we need for a man? That I don't have right now. Nothing. Let's get to manning. Also, no crash site thingamabobs white yet. So we got quartz study, which I think I've got the quartz, so I can go ahead and do that a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, first, second. So we got quartz. Here's quartz. For research. Firm. Power slugs, I got a power slug. Celia, I got my Celia.
Mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Woohoo!
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric.
That's good.
Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Alien technology. There we go. So we've got the core elements for each part. One, two. Not this part. I don't have the SAM.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific...
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine?
Oh, they do look tasty.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable. Summersloop analysis completed. Summersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy...
Let the effigies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Awesome. And let's get some more screws for our starving boy up there. Our assembler. He has no screws for his assembly. He's lost his screws. He doesn't just have loose screws, they're completely gone. Rather sad state of affairs. If I do say so myself. And I do. It is a rather sad state of affairs for an assembler to find himself in. Alright, next I want to do some more investigations on some other stuff. Manly, where is my sulfur? I want gun. Thank you. Okay.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which
Cool.
sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
This is coal, which I got some. It's rather odd how you can get a gun prior to your Super Xeno Zapper, which I'm supposed to probably have by now, but I didn't do anything about. I don't have enough good stuff. View list, clear list. Not enough sulfur. Sadly enough. Do I have the ability to scan for it? Yes, I do. Well, that's a good sign. Ooh. So that's going to be a bit of a walk. Probably not the time for it. But let's do this. Where's me biofuel? Give me me biofuel. Biofuel. Synthetic
Research
polyester
completed.
fabric.
Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
And that's for the super gas mask. Also, we've got this. But it's going to take this stuff. So, what's this? Polymer resin. So, can't do anything because I don't have oil. Crap. Excuse me. So let's get to these guys. Something. I'm not taking on a spitter yet, I don't think. So that's all I have. Spiders and yeah, spiders.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Cool. Expanded tool belt. Rebar gun. That's nice. So we need some DNA capsules, which we get. Oh wait, no. We need the protein thingamabob. So I've got some of these guys too. So let's start the research on that.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog.
Oh, fluffy-tailed hog.
Characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Cool. So, alien megafauna. I don't really run into any spitters, apparently.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Woohoo! check out what we got for fabric. Celia, we do it now? Yes. So what is this? Let's see. Anyone bomb? Not enough fabric. And definitely don't have any steel. Sadness.
Parachute unlocked. Fix-It appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences.
How
Improve
unpleasant.
descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Woohoo! Off to the mines. The mycelia mines. We got bugs. We got bugs. No, not the bugs. Where is this bug spoony? I need me some mischief managed. And I hear he's the man for it. Just a bit of a whip on the keister from good old planet Fauna. Nothing to shake a stick at, but nothing to freak for either. Then again, time to cut it short for today. Unless I can quickly make another assembler for rotors. Oh, we got enough. Rotor assembler, here we come. Not like I'm keeping the other one stocked, but okay. Try. Right side. So. Of course, unloaded factor is spruce, so I gotta get off now. Don't die, it's no fun. How's our power thing looking so far? Oh. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay. Before I get emotional about a stinking... in there. Leave in there. Put it. Okay. To be continued. So, I've got no idea what happened inside of this video or content, whatever the heck it may be. I just know that this is a pre-written to be continued that I should have probably done a couple some odd weeks to years ago. Okay, operationally speaking, I used to be continued enough. There's plenty of good reason to actively speaking, having them just sticking around for those times when it comes in handy. So I'm just gonna pop this here. If you liked the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you would express yourself in the like and dislike section. The comments are appreciated. You can complain, you can sing, you can do whatever the heck you would do inside of a comment section. As long as YouTube's okay with it, because I got no idea. I don't know what kind of moderation it even has on there, but I'm going to assume it's what it is. And if you subscribe, welcome to the ride. Okay? Not going to say it's a wild ride, not going to say it's a crazy ride, but I'm going to say that it is going to be a ride. A long ride. But operationally speaking, don't die, it's no fun. And of course, toodaloo. Hope to see you in the next part. Whatever part that is. And have a nice night. Whatever the stuff is. Thank you for watching.